Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to turn this old dry wash and go into a twist out. I'm going to section my hair in half, do that first half off camera, and then I'll be back. Alright, so for this twist out, I will be using the LOC method. Boom, got my liquid, I got my water. I spray that water onto my whole section just to make sure it's damp because my hair is really dry. Rub that in there, rub it. Then I actually use another liquid. I use a liquid leave-in conditioner. It's by Creme of Nature, the coconut milk line. I realized using a spray liquid leave-in is better for me because it doesn't clash with my products. I see when I use a cream leave-in and then this cream styler and then a gel, it just doesn't go well together for me personally because it just creates a lot of flakes and I can't do my hair over because I have a lot of flakes. Then I do use my oil. I use Jamaican black castor oil. I use this thick oil because my hair does get really dry really easy. So I noticed that using a thicker oil helps seal in that moisture a lot better. Now I got my tangle teaser. I've seen a lot of people use a tangle teaser, and I did notice it does detangle my hair really well. I start from the bottom up. It does look like I'm about to break my neck a little bit, but I promise it's just because my hair is thick. It doesn't hurt. So I do brush from the bottom up. Gets a little easier as I go up, so just keep detangling that section. Making sure your hair is detangled when you do twist is really important because if it's tangled, then it's just not going to be good when it comes to the takedown. So I just show you my Texture ID styling cream. I love this cream. It doesn't really smell like anything, but that doesn't matter because it just works really good. I put that on my whole section. Start from the bottom because the bottom of my hair is the driest because it's the oldest. Then I work my way up. I try not to put too much product because I don't want it to like weigh my hair down because I do want my twist out to be big and I do want it to have some volume. So once I brush that in there, make sure that whole section is detangled. Then I'm going to start sectioning my hair off to actually start my twist. So to start my twist, I do a medium size. It looks like a lot of hair, but once I twist it, the twist does get a little smaller, and then it puffs up once my hair starts shrinking, so it all works out. The gel I use is the Main Choice Ancient Egyptian line, the 24 karat twisting gel, and y'all, I love this gel. Oh my god, it works so good. I actually got this gel by mistake. I meant to get another one that someone told me about, but this was the only twisting gel they had, and I wasn't about to go to another store, so I bought this. And this is the only gel I've been using for my twist out so far, and it works so good. So I start twisting my hair at the back. I always start with one twist at the back. I realize that's a good size. So I twist it. When I do my twist, I make sure they're really tight, and I don't twist it all the way down. As you can see, I do leave a little section to do a little finger coil at the end because it makes my hair look curly at the ends once I do take them down. So for that section, for the second section, I split it in half, as you can see. Then with that half, I'm going to split that section into two actually. Give me a minute, I'm gonna do it. See, I clipped that up. So I split that into two, and those are going to be my two twists. So I do the same thing. I put a little bit of, I put some more water. I guess that part of my hair was dry. So I put some more water. Then I get some more of that gel. I don't show you, but that's what I'm doing. I put some more gel on my hair. Use that tangle teaser again. I actually tangle tease, if not every section, every other section of hair that I twist. Because I do want every portion to be detangled. So I'm basically going to do that for the rest of my twist. I'm going to section off my hair, put a little bit of gel, detangle, do my twist, finish off my twist with the finger coil at the end, and then I will be speeding this up so you can see me complete the whole section of my hair. Then I'll be back once I get to the top.
Cartman kiss up on the 808.
So after sitting under the hooded dryer for about an hour and a half, my twists are completely dry. I do believe that's the most important part about a twist out, is to make sure that your hair is 100% dry, or when you start taking it down and it dries up finally, then it's just going to be a puffy mess. So I put a little bit of Jamaican black castor oil on my hands and my fingertips just to reduce some frizz once I start taking my twist down. To take my twist down, I start unraveling by twisting the opposite way. Then once I twist the opposite way with those two little pieces from my twist, I'm going to start pulling them apart and separating them so it can be more fluffy. I start by pulling those pieces apart just where they naturally separate. So I'm not like forcing any pieces to separate, because when you do that, then that's when you start getting frizz and it's just going to start looking bad. So the most I pull my pieces apart will be like 2 to 4 times, just to make sure that I still have some definition and fluff at the same time. So I'm going to speed this part up. You'll see how I unravel and separate almost every piece of my twist, and then I'll be back once my whole head is unraveled, so you can see how that looks once I start picking my roots. I'm finally done taking all these little twists down, and look how good it looks. Let me give y'all a quick shake. Yes, all the time was worth it. So now I am going to stretch my roots just by picking my roots out. I do this so I can get a little bit more volume, because like I said, I do like my twist out to be a little bit bigger, not so flat. Another way I do stretch out my roots sometimes is with a blow dryer. That gets my twist outs like really big, but today I just picked it out a little bit because it was hot outside, so my roots are going to puff up naturally anyway and get bigger throughout the day. I will put a picture at the end of the video so you can see how it looked the next day, and it was just so much bigger and it looked so much better. So what I'm going to do is just pick and fluff my hair until I get it to my desired look, and when I'm satisfied about how big it looks, then I will stop picking it out, because if I pick it out too much, then it's just gonna just start looking bad. And clearly I like how it looked because I just started feeling myself. Look at that, girl. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning into my video, and I'll see you in the next one.